I think we are now live. This is the virtual village hall, and this is a harp meditation. And my name is Fiona Kyle. So I'd like to welcome you all to this session, whether you are joining us live or whether you will be joining us on catch up later. The options are there. Sorry we're starting the session slightly late. I had a slight technical hitch, but thankfully everything is okay now. So very much looking forward to delivering the harp meditation today. As I always do every month, I have my harp Charlotte with me, who's all set up and ready to go. So there's a couple of things I always say before we start, just making sure that you are in a comfortable space where you won't be disturbed. We normally do this in two parts. So the first 30 minutes or so is a guided meditation. And we do a little bit of breathing and body relaxation. And then I like to take you off on a little journey somewhere in your imagination. And then I bring you back into your space from that meditation. And then I usually do about 20 minutes or so of harp tunes, just tunes that I have on my repertoire list that I've learned over the years. They're mostly Scottish and Irish traditional tunes. Sometimes I will put my own compositions, and sometimes there will be other folk tunes added, just depending what I feel like playing and what has been most played in the last little while. Sometimes if I have a new tune, I like to introduce it. I don't introduce these tunes, I just play from one to the next. And then that is the session. That's how it generally works. So as I say, get yourselves in a comfortable space, perhaps have a glass of water to hand and definitely a blanket, because sometimes you can get cold if you're lying still for a little while. And we will begin the session, and I hope you enjoy it. So I'd like to get yourself comfortable, whether you are sitting on a chair, lying on a bed, or perhaps on the floor. So wherever you happen to be, just get yourself nice and comfortable. Make sure you have a blanket with you so you can cover yourself if you need to. It's a bit of a miserable day where I am today, so I don't know if it's the same for you. I think it may well be rainy. So it's the perfect day to cozy up for a meditation. And if you wish, you can close your eyes or just drop your gaze if you would prefer not to. It's entirely up to you. And I'd really like you just to feel the weight of whatever is supporting you at the moment. Whether that's your comfy chair, a sofa, your bed, or the floor. And just really feel yourself sinking into that support. So let the bed or the chair or the sofa just take all of your weight. And with your eyes closed, or not, I'd like you to start to focus on breathing. And breathing is something that we do all of the time, but we often don't think about it because our body does it for us. We may only think about it when we're running for a bus and we're out of breath. Perhaps when we're panicking about something or we're late. Just consciously think about how the breath is moving, how the air is moving into your mouth and down into your lungs. And all that air is going round your body and being expelled back out of your lungs again. Just take a moment to think about that process and follow your breath as it goes into your mouth, all the way down into your lungs, back out through your mouth again. And you might feel the air cooler as it comes in, and warmer as it goes out. You may not even notice the temperature. Just be aware of it. Kind of like the tide in the sea, it kind of ebbs and flows. Breathing in through your nose, letting the breath go down into your lungs. And then breathing out through your mouth. And then just return the breath to wherever's natural for you. Hopefully by now you're breathing more easily and gently. So I'd like to turn our attention now to relaxing your body. I'd like to start by focusing on your feet. Start by thinking about relaxing all of your feet, from your toes to the balls of your feet, to the soles, to the heels, to the ankles, to the tops of your feet. Just letting that area become nice and loose and relaxed. Moving to the ankles, making sure they're nice and loose. Maybe Maybe give them a little twiddle, little shake. I'm beginning to move up your legs now. It's up to your shins, your calves, to your knees, front and back of your knees. Moving up the front of your legs, up to your thighs. Moving up the backs of your legs. Moving up into your buttocks, your hips. Starting to move into the stomach area. Letting your stomach become relaxed and soft. Moving up from your stomach right up into your chest. Focusing on the rib cage, the heart, and the lungs. Letting all those areas become soft and relaxed. So that all the tension is just drained away. And moving up the chest now into your neck. Gently loosening all the tension that might be there. And letting that just flow away. Moving up into your face, into the jaw, the chin, your teeth and your tongue. Moving up to the area around your nose and your eyes and your cheekbones. Right up to your forehead. Being mindful of those little areas around your eyes that carry so much tension. Allowing those areas to relax. Moving up into the scalp now, all over the top of your head, easing any tension that might be there. And slowly moving down the back of your head to the back of your neck, and just letting that relaxation flow over you like soothing warmth, which eases out the tension in any of your tired muscles or joints and bones. coming down into your spine. Think about all the vertebrae, individual bones, that tension easing out, all the way down your spinal column. Moving to the little muscles all the way down your spine. And finally letting the tension ease out of your whole back. It's moving up from your buttocks, over the whole back, right up into your shoulders, the tops of your shoulders. Just imagine that whole area now, softer, looser, with less tension than there has been before. Let that relaxation flow into your arms now, all the way down from the tops of your shoulder joints to the joints at your elbows, the joints of your wrists, the palms of your hands, backs of your hands, and all the knuckle joints, all the way down to the very tips of your fingers. Just imagine that tension flowing out. Just give your body a scan now. Just scan your body and see if there are any other areas of tension that need to be released. Just spend a few moments just gently releasing any tension anywhere in your body that you haven't managed to do so far. Just continue to feel the weight of the bed or the chair or the sofa that's supporting you. Again, just focus on breathing slowly and gently. And now that your body is feeling more relaxed, let's turn our attention to your mind. Mind and body work well together. So hopefully now that your body is more relaxed, you can start to relax the mind. And it's really just about putting any thoughts that you may have to the side for the moment. Because this is a time for you to devote to yourself. So So at this point, no one is demanding anything from you. No one requires you to do anything except have this time for your own peace and relaxation. So any thoughts that you might be having, just gently put them to the side for the moment. And if you find that difficult, just focus on breathing, keeping your eyes closed. You can always come back to the thoughts later. And often we think about things pop into our head, random things like, did I forget to write the shopping list? What am I going to have for tea? So for the moment, you can just let those drift past. And I like to call this time that we have together our harp space, because it's just you and me and the harp. And it is a time where you can just be by yourself in a place where you won't be disturbed. And really what you're doing is creating a space and a time for you to have this relaxation. And all you need to do is just listen to the sound of my voice and the sound of the harp. And you can just let yourself drift. You don't have to listen to my words. You can just let them float over your head as the harp music does. Sometimes it's nice to be guided and be taken off somewhere for a little while. Somewhere in your imagination. So let's do that now. Let's go off somewhere. And whatever the words I describe, the picture will be in your mind. You will be able to paint the picture as you wish to see it. I'm just giving you the tools, really. So I'd like you to imagine that you're standing in a path outside in nature. It's a beautiful summer's day. The temperature is warm, but not too warm. In fact, starting to cool down a little bit. It might be kind of a late summer's early evening. And you're standing outside on a path at the beginning of a forest trail. has beautiful, tall, leafy green trees. Which are dappled by the sunlight shining through them. And this creates beautiful patterns on the path where you're standing. And the path can be smooth or it can be rough. The choice is yours. Perhaps you'd like to imagine it with lots of moss, so it's soft to walk upon. Perhaps you'd like a gravel path, crunches under your feet as you walk. A path with lots of soft earth, some twigs that crunch under your feet. And the grass smells earthy and fresh and maybe slightly warm from the sun. But the trees provide a beautiful shade as you begin to walk. And the path is a gentle slope. Which goes slightly steeper as you descend. And a very slight breeze, so you can hear the wind rustling through the beautifully green leaves. There are so many shades of green in the leaves. And as you emerge from the path, you can see the sunlight more clearly. And the sun is just starting to set now, and you're starting to see more vibrant colours of reds and oranges, purples. And it really is a beautiful sight. It's almost like a rainbow colour in the sky. And the temperature just slightly starts to cool as you traverse this path. The breeze picks up ever so slightly, and you begin to smell all the different plants and flowers and grasses that are around. And as you come out into the clearing, you hear a different sound. The sound of a crackling campfire. The smell of the wood smoke fills your nostrils. that beautiful midsummer smell that you might associate from camping years gone by. In the setting sun and the red and orange and yellow flames, and the darkening sky creates a beautiful landscape for you to enter. All the colours are vibrant against the canvas of a midnight sky. And as you approach the fire, you can feel the warmth and the heat rising up. And this may be something that you can be on your own with, or you might want to share this experience with some family or friends. So just bring them into your imagination, people you would like to share this experience with. And as you look, you notice there are various chairs by the fire. Probably something like a deck chair or a sun lounger or a wooden slanted chair. Perhaps some rocks to sit on. Just find yourself a little space to sit by the fire now. And you see that there are various blankets to hand. You might want to cover yourself with a blanket around your shoulders to keep away the slight chill of the late summer evening. And fire is a wonderful thing. It's very good for dissolving any tension or any worry or any fear. It also stirs passion and a vitality for life. Talk about being fired up when you want to be creative and when you have goals that you might want to set in life. Where that expression fire in your belly comes from. And fire can make you have all these different feelings and emotions. Might bring forward some memories. Or it can just be a really comforting way to settle. And just rest for a little while. Watching the beautiful flames dancing. So I'm going to just leave you for a moment with the music, just to sit by the fire, listen to the crackling of the flames, watching that beautiful red and yellow and orange tinged flames just flickering and floating in the air. Listen to the crackling sound of the fire and feeling that beautiful heat rising up and surrounding you. Just take a few moments now just to absorb the heat and listen to the beautiful nightly sounds of the forest as you drift. And just really enjoy this beautiful time in this wonderful fire-like space. Continuing to feel the beautiful heat of the fire as it envelops you in your warm, cozy blankets. Listening to the sounds of the owls and the night birds in the sky. Observing the last of the beautiful sunsets. And it's time now to stand up in your imagination and have a little stretch. To leave that beautiful fireside behind, to make your way back. And as you stand up, you see that there are many candles lit. And so you pick up a couple of these and take them with you to help guide your way back along the path. And as you leave the fire behind, you reflect on how warm it's been, and how cozy, how comforting. Perhaps you thought back to childhood, perhaps you toasted some marshmallows. Just sit, listen to a story, or just let the fire gently comfort you. And as you make your way back through the trees, you notice that some of the trees have got beautiful white twinkling lights that also help to guide your way back to the path and where you started. Just visible through the trees is a beautiful, clear, bright, full moon. And then you find yourself back at the point where you started this journey. Slowly now, begin to bring yourself back into the room that you're in. Give your fingers and toes a little wiggle, a little shake. You want to shift position. Give yourself a little stretch. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and bring yourself fully back. So don't rush to get up. Just lie there if you have time to still be with us. And if you need to rush off for any reason, that's also lovely as well. But I'm now going to change the key of the harp. So while I do that, just take a few moments to bring yourself back into the room and have a little drink of water if you wish, and just get yourself back into the space that you're in. And I'm now going to play some harp tunes for you. So I won't introduce these tunes, I'm just going to play them straight through. So I hope you enjoy. Well, thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the fireside meditation, and I hope you also enjoyed some of the tunes that I have played for you as well. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day, whether you are joining us live or whether you are joining us on catch up. I'd like to thank the Virtual Village Hall for hosting me, Victoria, as well for hosting me today. It's such a lovely opportunity to be able to come on here every month and deliver a meditation. And I know a lot of you enjoy it. I know a lot of you share it, and I know a lot of you come to see it and make lovely comments as well. So thank you for those. I'm always open to feedback. And I also share this on my Inspirational Harping Facebook page. If anyone ever wants to go and check that out and see what I'm up to in other areas of harping. So I hope you enjoyed this afternoon session and have a great rest of your day, whatever you are up to. I hope it's relaxing. So I'd like to wish you goodbye from myself, Fiona Kyle, and from Charlotte Harp. Bye for now.